Hi, everyone.
That was cute.
And we're just staring at each other.
We're having a staring contest. Hey, everybody. Hey, Neen.
Hey, Steph. You know what time it is? I am so happy to be here.
I am happier. You want to know why?
Why?
Because I'm staring at your face. And it's totally 90s podcast day. What?
Yes. Oh my God. And it's a holiday that we're recording
Oh,
on, so that's even better.
so that being said, you got the day off then, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Amazing. Amazing.
I know. We were supposed to actually go to a party. One of
Hmm.
Tony's friends was having like a little get together, but we decided not to go and just do stuff around the house. Presley's party's next weekend, so we have a lot of stuff to prepare for. So the responsible thing to do is to stay home, and that's what we did. And we went to Lowe's, and yeah, now we're here.
And
Yay!
what did you do at Lowe's?
Well,
Because
I
I
got
love
some
Lowe's. I'm a
plants.
lesbian. Hmm.
I got a plant. I got
Nice.
here. Let me show you. Oh, see her in the back.
Oh yes, I was. I was like, "What are you doing? Is it gonna appear?" That is so cute. Is that banana leaf? But rubber
It's
tree?
no, it's actually a oh gosh, no, I don't know what it's called, but I can't remember, but it's pretty big.
It's
I can't
gorgeous.
yeah, I have the name somewhere around it.
It
But yeah,
looks,
I've been wanting a plant for here, so I got a
yeah,
plant. So I got that.
it
And
looks so
then
good.
as you know, we're planting. What is it? We're making a wine bar. And it's really small. It's
Mhm.
not a big wine bar, but it's more like an alcove. And yeah, so we had to get the stuff for the shelving.
Oh my God, that sounds like. Wait, where are you gonna put the wine bar so I can like?
So it's in the dining room.
Okay.
And so there was a hollow door, not a hollow door, a hollow wall that basically was just there.
Hmm.
And on the opposite side of it was like shelving,
Hmm.
but it was more like a junk thing. Like, we came from the garage and we just like throw stuff on there. So we were like, I wanted to make a wine bar underneath like the stairway because that area really gets no love. So I was like, oh, this would be cool. But
Hmm.
then my mom had the idea, well, why don't you make one here? We could flip it around. We're like, I don't know. But then I was thinking, I was like, oh, okay. So we flipped the shelving around. So we closed that side and opened the opposite side. And then I wanted it to be like an arch. So I wanted it to have an
Oh,
archway. So we put lighting and yeah, oh my gosh, it's amazing. I'm gonna show you a picture. And so Tony constructed it, but I put the plaster
mm.
because I'm a plaster master. I
Yeah,
love
you
doing
are.
plaster.
I love it. I love that.
Yes. And then I did we painted it. We put the because our walls are textured, which we hate. Can't stand textured walls because you're
Okay.
limited on what you could do with them.
Like I put like nails and stuff in too, right?
Yeah, well, you could put nails. It's more so like if you want to put wallpaper.
Oh, I
It
see.
won't adhere to it because it's like has
Textured.
yeah.
Yeah.
So here, I'll show you what it looks like.
Ooh. Ooh.
So that's the wallpaper.
Uh,
See the
Digging it.
alcove? Okay,
Yeah.
very funky, groovy. My
Yes.
whole theme of this is like Regal Beagle
Uh-huh. Totally.
meets
Totally.
our house. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna have shelves.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have two shelves there, and then we're gonna have like a regular shelf where we could put all our stuff on. And then below there we're gonna have our wine cooler,
Mm.
wine fridge, and then Tony's humidor for his cigars.
That's amazing. And how long do you think it'll take for you to make something like this?
Oh man. So like if I think about the whole time of doing it, it probably like if we really dedicate it, it would probably take about a good week, week and a half. But we've been taking forever on this. So but we should be done with it within the next couple days. We're just waiting for our wine fridge to come in. And then once we get that, we're good to go.
Is it going to be
So
ready in time for Pretzel's birth? Not that she drinks, but
no,
like,
but tell me, she's the most excited of this whole house. I don't know
oh,
why. But
baby.
she's like,
She's an
"Oh
old
my gosh, I
soul.
can't wait." And we're like,
You can
"Okay."
get her her own Cosmo glass and make her like faux drink, like a little
I know,
grape
right?
juice and
For
soda.
real.
And she could wear a little kimono.
Oh my gosh, she
Mrs.
has one.
Roper, I'm gonna need the two of you to do a photo shoot with the
Mhm.
wine bar. Okay, and she needs to wear her little turban that she came in the other day when we were recording. That needs to be a part of it, and maybe some dangly pearls. Like,
Oh,
yeah,
oh
can
my
you please make that
gosh.
happen? She's so
Yes,
damn cute.
totally. You
Oh my
got it.
God. And literally yesterday, I wanted to like swallow my phone whole. The picture you posted of the baby with the cowboy hat and her Beatles haircut. That is my
Oh,
favorite picture of her. Are you kidding me?
I know, and I know that's actually one of my favorites too, because
Ugh.
he looks, Presley
Ah!
looks so cute, and Tony looks so funny in that cowboy hat.
Oh my God, Neen. How do you deal with the amount of like she's so damn cute?
Yeah, she's adorable. She really is, and
Oh,
she's turning 10.
I can't believe she's gonna have the world's coolest birthday party.
She is. She's so excited. She's like, "Oh my gosh, I want to go to bed early every night so Freddie can come here early and we could decorate." And I'm
Oh
like,
my God. The
I
party
know,
is Friday or Saturday?
Saturday, but we're
Oh
gonna
my,
decorate on Friday. I got all the decor.
oh my
Um,
God.
yeah.
Oh my
So
God. She's so, I can't wait to see pictures. It's going to be so awesome.
yeah,
Yay.
it's gonna be amazing. So can I tell you real quick the highlight of
Yes.
my weekend other than Father's Day? Um,
What?
so we went to the store yesterday. Okay. And real quick, just to buy some steaks for Tony for dinner. So we're in line, and when we get in line, there's a guy ahead of us, and then there's like, and that guy's already paying. Then there's another person, I guess, that you could tell was supposed to be there because there's stuff on the the belt, but they weren't there. All of a sudden, so Presley's right there. I'm there. My mom's scratching some lottery tickets, and all of a sudden this guy goes, "Oh, excuse me," and I go, "Oh yeah, no problem." And I go, "Presley, move out of the way," because she was blocking him. So I see him and I go, "Dang, he looks like MC Hammer," right? And so then I go, I'm looking at him. I go, "Hell no." So then he goes back to get more of the drinks that he had on the counter. And he goes, "Oh, excuse me again." But then when I really paid attention to his voice,
Oh my God.
straight up, now tell me it was MC Hammer.
Oh my God.
I know that voice anywhere.
Yeah.
Anywhere. I am like, oh my gosh, this is too legit to quit. I
Oh my,
cannot
hey,
handle this,
hey.
right?
Oh my
Right?
God. Oh my God. Oh
I
my
was like,
God. Oh
I
my
was so
God.
fangirling inside because he lives in the city that I live.
That's insane.
So,
I didn't know that.
yeah. So, and I've since we moved here, I have been trying to track MC Hammer down, trying to Google where his house is. I mean, I'm not crazy or anything, but that's MC Hammer. Like, oh my gosh. Like, I
You
love
didn't tell
him.
your mom, right then and there. You waited
No.
because I feel like
Okay,
she.
see? Okay, see? You know what I mean, right? I didn't say nothing. So I straight up, I could have stayed in that line. No. I was like, "Hey mom, let's go to self-checkout." Right? Because it's late.
Why?
So, because I was like, okay, I don't want to be behind him because
Why?
I want to follow him to his car. So
Okay,
if I
she's
could hurry up and
nuts.
get stuff in my cart and pay for this crap, then I could see, make sure it's him, right? And maybe I could get a
Okay.
photo.
Okay, okay,
So
okay.
we go to self checkout. I start throwing everything in there and I'm trying to hurry up, right? My mom moseys over the dang freaking lotto machine again. And I'm like, oh gosh. So I'm walking out. Finally, they catch up to me. He finally finishes. So I finish before him. And so I'm waiting for my mom. So I let him go ahead of me. So he goes ahead of me. He goes out of the store. And I go, "Oh my gosh, mom, that was MC Hammer."
Oh my
And
God, I'm scared.
she goes, "What?" And I go, "That was MC Hammer." And she goes, "Where?" And I'm like, "Oh, way over there." Because he was already by his
Oh,
car.
thank God.
So she
Okay.
goes, "Why didn't you say anything?" I go, "For the exact reason, the way you screamed right now, that is why I didn't say nothing. Because you straight up would have gone up to him singing his damn songs that were wrong." Okay. So I was like, she was singing a Michael Jackson song.
Oh my God.
So because you get crazy. And then you'd ask for a picture, and then I would insist on having one. And then I look like I just came out of the penitentiary. Okay. I wasn't trying when I came out yesterday.
Isn't that
Okay.
hilarious? The epitome of like what happens when we go
Yes.
out, not
Mm-hmm.
ready.
Yeah, I'm like, dang though.
Did you
Hammer
get the
looked
picture?
good. Well, so I didn't get his face. I just got his back. But
Okay.
it still was him. And so I told my mom, I said, okay, we're gonna follow him. And if he turns left on this specific street, I know it's him because that's where his house is. Because we know where his house is. I don't hang out at it or anything like that. I don't need
Don't
people
worry,
being like Hammer.
listeners.
So I was trying to Google if he had any. I know he has tattoos, but that would be how like you could identify him in this picture.
Well, does he still
But
wear earrings?
no, he was very casual.
Oh.
But this is is that
Yeah.
that's a paparazzi picture. If I don't.
That's a great picture, Neen.
Okay, I mean it looks like him from the back, right?
Yeah. Oh my
I
God.
wish.
People, like if you guys, we have a YouTube channel, so if you want to see the footage, log on now.
Okay, and this is the stupid thing that I got when we were in line. I was trying to be subtle. It was so bad because then my mom was like, "What are you taking a picture of?" So that was a highlight of my weekend,
That's amazing. That is such a 90s weekend if I do say so myself.
right? I
Amazing.
He was the
Amazing.
epitome of like my childhood. I
Oh,
loved MC Hammer. I will always love him. And let me
same.
tell you, he looks good.
That's
He
amazing.
his skin is beautiful. The color
Oh,
is just glistening. And he's just that face. He has the goatee.
mm.
I mean, yeah, I don't know.
Is this at Walmart?
No, this was at Save Mart.
Oh, oh my God,
I love
amazing.
it.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
so
But
happy.
he like hangs out around here a lot. Like it's either there, he like dances in front of Jamba Juice. I've seen a video of that. Like he's all over the place. He's
Okay.
very, but I don't like, when I see famous people, I don't like to bother them.
No, me too. I'm telling you, me and Annie ran into Adam Sandler years and years and years ago at the Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf.
Oh my gosh, me too.
Yeah, and he's like
Yes. Right on Market.
incognito.
Is
Yeah,
yours on Market?
incognito.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too. And he had his
And
dog.
yeah, and like
Mhm.
people, were we together too?
I don't know. I don't think I don't know.
Okay, because I know me and Annie were together, and
Yeah, I don't think so. I
okay,
can't
but
remember who I was with. I think I was by myself actually. I was with an ex. I think
okay.
we had gone to the Old Navy down there. That's
Okay,
why.
because like I'm telling you, we had the same experience. He was with
Hmm.
Meatball, and like people were like, "Oh my God," and they're like, "Be respectful." Like he's just trying, and he
Hmm.
noticed that we were trying to be quiet, and he gave us a smile, and it's like,
Hmm.
oh,
Aw,
but like I don't like to bother them,
me
which is
neither.
stupid.
Yeah, exactly. Because I'm like, oh, that's why I was trying to act chill. Because I mean,
You're
like
like,
any other person would have stayed in line.
exactly.
And so I'm like, oh, let's just go to self checkout. I don't,
Oh my
whatever.
God, that is too funny. Oh God, what a great freaking thing to happen on a Sunday or a weekend. My God, you're
Right?
amazing.
I agree. How was your weekend though?
It was good. I'm like, what did I do this week? Friday was our first Friday at home in a long time. We just had happy hour at home. I think we were in bed by 9. It was
Oh,
amazing.
good. I love it. You
Amazing.
deserve that.
Oh God, Neen, I fell into my bed, like making like I was like, oh, I do that noise when I'm tired.
Aw.
No, and it was just like it was great. Saturday we went to a barbecue and we got bit by mosquitoes all over.
Oh no.
Did a little day drinking, and then yesterday we took care of my mom's pups. It was just a very chill, relaxing weekend. It was
Oh,
much needed, and I'm just very, very grateful for it. Yeah.
oh, amazing. Amazing. See, okay, so someone, a listener, her name is Leticia. So she's the daughter of my friend Dorothy, who I used to work with.
Okay.
So she texted on Saturday and she told me she loves our podcast and she wanted to just congratulate us because said she's obsessed with our podcast.
That's
I
amazing.
know. She's like, you guys are doing so good. And I'm like, oh, I love it. I was like,
I
oh,
just
thank you
I
so
do too.
much.
Doesn't it feel like weird like to get like kudos from like people like I don't
Hmm.
know like
That you
my
really wouldn't
coworkers.
expect.
Yeah, or like
Mhm.
Angel's coworkers. It's like, oh
Right.
God, they're listening. Like, wow,
No, absolutely. There's
it
a
feels great.
girl, Tanya. I'm sorry, I'm telling everybody's name, but they don't know them. Um, she is one of my friend's daughters also,
Mhm.
and she's an artist, and I love her art on Instagram all the time because she's amazing. I've always loved her art. She's incredible. But she also was like, "Oh my gosh, I listen to your podcast and you guys do so good." Like, my gosh. And the thing is like on Instagram is one thing, like, with podcasts it's different. I think that if we have so many other followers other than what is seen on Instagram. And like we have
Oh
no
yeah.
clue who the heck's listening, you know? And we're about to reach 2,000 downloads,
Ooh,
which
ooh.
is insane.
That's awesome.
I'm so excited. We're
That's
almost to our
amazing.
50th episode.
Took the words right out of my mouth. I literally was just about to say that. I think it's just amazing, as considering we just started this at the end of the year.
Mhm.
And look at we're consistently like still loving it.
Mhm.
I don't plan on stopping. Like I really love
No.
doing this together, and it just feels really, really just I don't know, it feels really amazing.
It does.
Like
I agree.
oh,
It's just it's kind of like rewarding, and also like it's just fun. It's an outlet. Like it's an awesome outlet to have because we're able to
exactly.
talk.
We're able to catch up,
Mhm.
yes, with mics, but I forget that
Mhm.
it's here. I forget that
No,
the
no, for
microphone's
real.
here. And
Exactly.
and it's like you said to me the other day, like, we could be tired or whatever, but like getting together and being able to do it, it doesn't feel like work. Even like
No.
nothing, none of it does. It feels amazing. I never feel stressed out. And Angel's like, I'm so proud of you guys. Like she's always telling me that when I
Mm,
come upstairs, and I'm like, thank you, because like I'm proud of us too, but like it just doesn't feel taxing on my
no.
soul,
No,
and
not
I
at all.
love it. I
If
absolutely
anything,
love
it
it.
just makes our soul on fire.
Yes, it really does. And
Yeah.
I can't wait to do my vision board for 2024, because I know we're going to be at like those cool podcast conventions, and I'm going to
Oh,
meet my
yes.
podcast idols one day, and they're
Oh
going to
my
probably be
gosh,
like,
yes.
"Oh my God, are you Nin and stuff?" I'm like, "Ah, all over."
Oh my gosh, that would be amazing. And you know what? The sky's the limit. And I think that's the thing is like we're not so hard on ourselves, or we're not like trying to like get this many followers or do whatever. We're just having fun with it. And I think that's the beauty of it all is that um yeah, we just are going with the flow. And I think, that's when good things happen is when you just let it go and let it be and let the universe take care of it.
Yeah, exactly. That's all you got to do is just, we just got to keep doing what we're doing, being true to ourselves and
Mhm.
our brand and who we are. And like it will resonate with some, it maybe not others, but like
Mhm.
we just keep doing and appealing to the people that do like it. And it's just going to
Yeah.
continue on and on and on. And I'm so excited for next year and the year
Me
after.
too. Oh my gosh, it really is a blessing. But um what are we gonna I'm really excited about today's topic. What are we gonna
You
talk
know,
about?
Neen, and I love it. When you said it earlier today, I was like, that's so us. Like,
Right?
I, it transported me back to you and I on Haight Ashbury and the secondhand store aardvarks,
Yes.
excited about wearing used cords. And
Mm-hmm.
that being said, get yourself there. You're wearing grungy like
Mm-hmm.
Converse and your favorite band t-shirt.
Oh
Cause
yes.
yeah, we're
Mm-hmm.
gonna talk about 90s alternative bands.
Oh
Oh yeah.
yes. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we didn't do this sooner.
I can't believe we didn't do a lot of things sooner than we did, but it's because we have so much we want to talk about. So
No, that's so
it's
true.
exciting. It really is. And I'm gonna turn the mic over to you, Neen, and you get this convo started. What's your
Okay.
favorite? I'm gonna pretend like I don't know. What is your favorite alternative band to come out of the 90s? Da na na na
Ooh,
na
that
na
is a
na.
tough one, but I'm going to say
Mhm. Uh-huh.
It's
What?
so hard
Me?
live.
Thank you. I understand. I
I
understand.
know. It's just because I
Like,
feel like I'm doing Scott wrong when I
I
say
know, but he
that, but
understands.
he does. He does.
Okay.
God rest his soul. Um, you know, live, and I know
Oh,
we've spoken about live before, and for people that don't know who live are, look them up. They are amazing. And I discovered them when I was in 8th grade. So here's the story of how I discovered live.
oh, tell us.
Okay, so I'd gone to my friend Tony's a girl, her birthday party. And she had a whole bunch of us over her house, and she was a big time like alternative girl. And so I really didn't know much about like alternative music at all at that point. But when I went to her house, I heard the song Lightning Crashes. Sorry, my dogs. And I go, dang, I go, that's such a good song. And I had already heard it, but I didn't know where it came from. And she goes, oh, it's this group called Live. Their album is so good. It's called Throwing Copper. And she hands me the CD. And I'm like, oh my God, I need this album because we were listening to the whole thing. And wow, every single song was amazing. So my dad took me to Tower Records. He got me the
Oh,
CD, and it was just like love from then on. And literally, they have helped me through some of the hardest moments of my life. Like just like their music, like he has gone the whole group. They've gone through a big um obviously they're no longer together. Wah, wah. But they have gone through their moments of highs and lows, but growth, how where they came from the beginning to the end. They're very religious and very spiritual, and that reflects in their music. And I mean, Ed Kowalczyk, hello,
mm,
I mean, so when I went into high school,
hot.
we became besties. I I don't know, you had already heard of them, but I
Mhm,
think that did you?
mhm.
Okay, right.
Yes, I had heard of them, but I was a Green Day girly from
Mhm.
like I can't even remember. I think seventh or eighth grade. Um, yes, I remember wearing my uniform. So I was more like the hyper
Right.
type of music.
Mhm.
And I I liked it, but I didn't, when you just kind of listen to it, like, oh, you
Right.
know it, like, but I didn't pay much attention. So I learned a lot. I learned about them really from you.
Mhm. Yeah, and they were like literally for me, they defined my alternative era. And then
Oh,
from then I started listening because obviously hello, you're all over MTV trying to see their music
yes.
videos and stuff, and this was the height of their career, and that just overflowed into other groups in the 90s.
Yes. Who would you put them with? Like in terms of like their music, you can
Um,
hear it in another band. Because I don't
hmm.
know, maybe a little bit of Radiohead, but not really.
Yeah,
Uh
they're kind of like, okay, what's that group?
REM.
REM is a big influence actually for them. Um, I remember Ed saying something to that. I don't think it was REM, but there's another group. Crap, now I can't remember that song. Um, something Independence. Oh crap. Now I can't remember. It's kind of like if you want to say like kind of like I was gonna say Nickelback.
Love me some Nickelback.
But it's not really like Nickelback. They're kind of different.
Yeah, I get the REM influence.
Oh, okay, maybe like Pearl Jam.
I knew you were going to say that now. Oh, see, okay,
Hmm.
I'm going to say something controversial.
Okay,
I'm not a Pearl Jam fan.
neither am I.
Thank you. And you know why? Because we're STP fans.
Yes, thank you. And Eddie Vedder has a chip on his shoulder,
Okay.
and I am not down with it. I don't
I'm
like
not
that
either.
crap he pulled at the MTV Movie Awards or Music Awards, or was it the Grammys? When he won an award. I can't remember which
Oh
one
my
it was.
God. Oh my
And he
God.
was one of those that didn't want to accept it and made this speech about
Oh,
how
I'm
la
tired.
la la. And I'm like, you know what? Okay, then you know what? Go back home and we'll take away all the money that we basically made for you by buying your freaking albums.
Exactly. Like
Ugh.
never ever did they just didn't do it for me. But
Me
like
neither.
so I can't really say whether or not Pearl Jam can be compared to nah, I don't know, maybe, but not even
It's
Smashing Pumpkins, but
No, it's hard because they're just different. I don't even know. Honestly, they're kind of in a group or a category in their own. Like I can't compare them to many people because a lot of people honestly don't know who they are, but then there's a huge following,
yeah.
right? Um, yeah, it's hard. I mean, and I kind of like it that way. I don't know why. I mean, it's just, but they're just special. Like, and I love that time because it was just, you could open the CDs, read the lyrics, look at the pictures.
Oh, my favorite. Sorry, when you said CD, of course, I go to the one with Lakini's Juice on it. What was the name of that album?
Secret Samadhi.
Yes, because of the
Hmm.
name of the album. Oh, just
Yes.
pure
I
magic.
wanted that tattoo so
What?
bad.
And where is it?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to get it. I
Like,
so wanted that tattoo. Oh, Secret Samadhi. Mm-mm-mm. But
oh,
if it wasn't that, it was what is it? What's the other one with uh
oh, the distance
I've been to many. What is it?
amazing.
Yeah, yeah. What album is that called?
The distance to
The
here.
Distance.
That's
That's
my
it.
favorite song,
Yes. Dang.
hands down. That and Runaway.
Oh, oh, makes me cry every time. I'm telling
It's
you.
just sexy.
So I love them so much that so remember my first wedding? Me and you, I had you read that song, and my ex-husband was like so anti that idea. And I was
Yeah.
like, "No, Steph, you're gonna read this." And I didn't care. And
Well,
Steph got up and she read the lyrics of that song.
I read the hell out of them too.
I was like, no, they are going to be a part of this
What
situation
was it the
right now.
Sophia song? Like,
Um, no, it was, I can't even remember. Hold on. Can you see this on my hand?
yeah, what is that?
I burned it today.
What, can you stop burning yourself?
I know. I just saw it right now and it just really hurts.
Man, I'm sorry. I love, we should have made this episode about live because we could talk about it forever because
We
guys,
should have.
so
Hmm.
Ed Kowalczyk knows who we are. And I know
Hmm.
everyone says that, but he
Yeah.
truly does. We would go to all the shows. We
Hmm.
would just anywhere that was here, we would go. And then we even went to Nini drove us to San Diego to go
Hmm.
see him over there. I mean, we
Yeah.
are dedicated fans because the music, the lyrics, it was just really like spiritual and make you really think. I love when music does that. And then
Yes.
when we went, my favorite concert will always be the one where we went here in the Castros to
Hmm. Oh,
Cafe du Nord,
oh,
and we
yes.
walk in early. We're about an hour and a half early, and we're walking, and the whole room is it's empty, but but
Hmm.
you can go in, and we're like, we're still walking. We're walking towards the stage. We're still walking. We're touching the stage. We were on the stage, like, and he saw us because he's like, oh, there they are again, and
Hmm.
at the end, we got to meet him and we got to take a picture with him.
Yes.
And I can't believe you don't have the shirt that he signed anymore. Like
I do.
oh, thank God.
I have it. Yes, because so it's so funny. Whenever we go to concerts, Steph is always plagued by someone that irritates the living crap out of her.
Ugh.
It doesn't matter. So this particular concert, so we're in the front. We're like
Ugh.
literally, I could feel his heartbeat.
His
Okay, this
sweat.
is how close. Yes, it was amazing. So all of a sudden, we're in the front. We're singing our hearts out. We both have glasses of wine, and I somehow tipped over the wine, and it fell all over my white t-shirt. I'm
Yeah.
like, seriously, this man of my dreams is gonna be like right in front of me, and I've just spilt wine all over my freaking shirt, whatever. So we're singing our hearts out, and there's this older lady. Okay, she must have been in like her late 50s, early 60s.
Uh-huh.
A fellow live fan. right?
Yes.
And she's over there talking to Steph like they're at a coffee shop.
And I'm like, lady, do you mind? Like, first of all, what part of my like energy says continue talking to me while Ed is up gyrating on stage?
Okay,
Do you remember when
shoot.
he put his pocket, he put his hand in his pocket and
Whew.
spun it all around?
Do I ever? I will never get
Wow.
that out of my head.
Every time
Sorry,
I hear that
Tony's
song.
Tony's turned off his radio at this point. He's pissed. I know. This was before
Oh,
you, Tony. So it
oh,
doesn't
and
matter.
also it's Ed. Like it's
Yes, exactly. Hello. But oh my gosh, we had and we saw their I think we saw them first for the first time when we were 16
Mhm.
on I think it was my 16th birthday,
Yes,
and
I
that's
think
my
so.
sister took us.
Yeah.
And I don't know. We went to the was it the Warfield?
Yes.
Or went to the Warfield to see them, and we brought along this guy that we knew from Sam Goody,
Yeah.
and that's when we had Bindies on.
Oh my God, please don't cancel us.
No, that's why I love the culture because they have I wish. I mean, it's beautiful, and he
Yeah.
was wearing one too.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just beautiful. It was amazing. Such spiritual moments left and right. Like, and you know what I love about their concerts? And I know a lot of people do this when they're at concerts, but for some reason with theirs, it's when he sings a cappella
Yes.
and we all sing with him in unison. It's
Yes.
like, and it's usually lightning crashes
Yeah.
and it just brings you to tears. Like, you're just like, there's no words. There really isn't. But
No.
you know, if you guys have a chance, listen to so I can't talk because I'm so excited about them.
You're passionate. And yes, this is a
Yeah.
great topic to be passionate about.
Yes, but listen to them. Make
Yeah.
us happy. Listen to Lightning Crashes. It's such a good song. It
Listen
really is.
to The Beauty of Gray and reflect on
Oh,
your life.
yes, The Beauty of Grey. That's my all-time favorite song
Oh,
of them.
yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it's very it actually pertains a lot. Like, it would I'm gonna post that. I'm gonna find the lyrics. I mean, I could just write the lyrics, but it's something that we should all follow
Mhm.
and understand and believe and, nurture these days. Because hell, if we understood and read and really followed those lyrics, the world would be a beautiful place.
Amen. That was
Hmm.
beautiful. My
Thank
God.
you. Thank you.
Oh,
So Steph, let's talk about Stone Temple Pilots.
okay.
Because only because that was like these two go hand in hand.
For us, especially.
Yeah, and they just hold a special place in our heart.
I
I
mean,
just
I still can't believe he's gone. But
Same
Stone Temple
here.
Pilots, I mean, first of all, they're timeless, as is
Hmm.
life, because I literally still jam to both.
Oh,
And
completely.
you know what's really cute is the other day I was singing Give It Up, Got to Give It Up, Got to Get. We're
Yes.
back on live, sorry. And I was singing the whole thing loudly,
Hmm.
and Angel joined in.
Oh, okay. Stop it. Justine's gonna
It,
flatline in a
it,
second.
it was the smallest, most innocent thing. I
Beep.
literally stopped in my tracks. I was like, you are
Stop it.
so cute. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Angel. Mm, I can't.
I can't either.
Wow.
So back to STP, Stone Temple Pilot.
Hmm.
Oh my God, what? First of all, Scott Weiland, okay,
Mm,
rest his soul. His
yes.
voice, the way he danced,
Hmm.
the way he was
Oh,
free.
yes.
Um, right now, obviously, when I say dance, I think of Big Bang Baby
Hmm.
because that was such a fun song. It was so different from what they normally do. It was very Weezer-esque, very,
Yes.
I don't know, it was just so cool. So like they
Hmm.
do it all. I
Yeah.
just they're not pigeonholed into one
No.
category, as is the same thing could be said about live. So like
Right.
they were thrown in the part of the grunge movement, though I don't think
Hmm.
there's anything grunge about STP.
Right.
They're like, I think I read that they were like influenced heavily by the genre bossa nova. And
Hmm.
yes, you could kind of like pick that up,
Hmm.
as well as classic rock. So
Right.
that has all the makings and markings of a great band. My favorite song. Oh shit. Hold on. Is it Creep?
Ooh, maybe.
I also really love
Big Empty?
Sour Big Empty. Sour Girl is sexy as hell. Like,
Oh, yeah, it sure is. They all are. Man,
I
I
mean,
mean,
tripping on a hole in a paper heart. Lady
mm-mm-mm.
Picture Show?
Lady picture show. Hello. Man, I'm telling you, I mean, yeah, sex type thing. I mean,
Uh-huh.
Cracker Man. Your
Yeah.
mom used to get so irritated with that song when we used to sing it in the car.
My poor mom went through hell with my musical stylings.
She
Hello,
sure
I'm gonna play the
did.
damn harmonica in my room. But like, seriously, like a creep was so sexy.
Oh,
And Wicked Garden, like, get dirty with
oh
it.
my God, wet my bed.
Yeah. That one, I'm not gonna lie, made me uncomfortable. The way he was talking, he sounded like a
Oh
pervert.
yeah, no, and because it was
In
more
my
of like a
bed.
monologue versus a
Yeah.
song. But
Yeah.
you know what? Back then, I was like,
It works
okay,
for
wet
you.
my
It
bed.
did. It totally did. No, I know, I know. And then,
Um,
I mean, as cliche as it might be to call this one of my favorites, Big Bang Baby is definitely one of my favorites because it was so fun and different. And I just thank God that they were a part of my like concert log because
mhm,
your dad took us to SCP. We
yes.
got our super cool t-shirts that why the freak. Okay, I
Mm-hmm.
actually tore a hole in the chest right here, and then my grandma like sewed it up for me.
Aw.
But then after years, like I donated it or something happened and I don't have it anymore. And I would give anything for that shirt.
Oh no. So it was the one where it had the STP
Like
logo, right?
it was like a
Yeah. Oh,
baseball
that's
net.
right.
Ugh. I used to
No,
wear it
that
with my
was a
cords.
yes, we both had the same one.
Yeah.
I don't know where that one went, but my favorite was the one it was tan and you had all the band
Yeah.
members and then all their heads were chopped off and they were all holding it.
Yes, that's right.
I just loved it because I got so much attention from that. And it
Yeah.
wasn't always good attention. A lot of my aunts thought it was devil worshippers,
Oh my
but I
God.
wasn't.
Yeah. Remember when they found Secret Samadhi? They were like, we need to talk. I'm like, girl,
Yes. Oh
back
my God.
off.
It's like back up. Okay. They are
Yeah,
furthest from freaking devil music. I mean, not
exactly.
even close. And, it was a form of artistry.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
agree.
and it was Stone Temple Pilots. They were just fun. They reminded me a lot of like they were very Alice in Chains meets like Soundgarden like mixed together, and you come up with Stone Temple Pilots. But he had a lot, like you said, a lot of influence from back in the day. His favorite artists were Captain and Tennille.
I
He
love it.
loved them. Um, but he also had a lot of demons, which reflected also in his music. But you really had to read some of his music to really understand some of the stuff that he was going through, because a lot of it was really good. And that Big Bang Baby,
Mm,
man, that album was phenomenal.
mm.
That was where we were just like, what? And it was just such a good time. And like you said, the way he danced on the dance floor and um yeah. And with him, I want to say like they weren't very grungy.
No.
The only thing that was grungy about them was the fact that he looked like he didn't really shower often.
Yeah, and his eyeliner was always like
Yeah,
like
exactly. But I was down with that back then. To
yeah.
me, like the grungier the better.
Well,
But
and
dirty.
that's why I was kind of like more attracted to like like live a little bit because
Mm-hmm.
because
Yeah.
like I'm not attracted to like Grease. And
Right.
like even though Scott was so cute and like oh my God,
Mm-hmm.
but like
Oh, he
what
was, but he
about
didn't compliment himself when it came to
no,
that. Although I
no.
was like, "Hey, I'll smell your armpit anytime."
Right. I know you loved him. Oh my God. No, they were just
Yes.
amazing. And I remember when he passed in 2015,
Mm-hmm.
that was gut wrenching.
It was. It really was. I mean, honestly, every time I look at 10:27 on my phone, like it pops up the time, I always remember his birthday because it was like a thing, like October 27th. It never fails. I always remember that.
Oh,
Um and honestly his voice was
Oh,
very
so
unique.
beautiful.
It
Yeah.
was. It was like one of those voices that you just it hit your soul when he sang. You felt his words, and he loved what he did. And
He really did.
unfortunately, it just got the best of him. And I don't know. I Scott Weiland, he was just amazing. He really was. He like they said, he was one of the artists that will go down in history for like they really paved a way for a lot of other artists.
Yeah, you know who he looked like in his very later years? He kind of reminds me of Chris Martin.
Mm. Okay, especially when he was skinnier.
Yeah, and like
Hmm.
over like the tie and stuff. Like, oh,
Yes.
my
Yeah,
heart.
I loved when he was in a suit.
Yeah, me too. He looked
Hmm.
cleaner.
Yes, very much so.
I mean, I can't, I did not really follow him when he was with Velvet Revolver and like all that stuff. Like, it didn't really like
Yeah,
hold
I
my
couldn't.
attention. I just was, I'm more of a like, don't like with live, for example, I'm cool if Ed is like doing a solo tour, but like if
Mhm.
his band tries to tour without him, it's like psh,
Oh yeah,
Ed in the
no.
face.
Yes, exactly. You
But
can't be torn without the lead singer.
right, but in this case, Scott Weiland was the lead singer of STP, but I was not
Right.
down with seeing him with other peeps. Like I just
Yeah,
wasn't, it wasn't like, it
it
wasn't
didn't flow.
Robert, it wasn't Dean, it wasn't Eric. Like
No, it
that
wasn't
was
at all.
STP. So
Hmm. Oh
that's
yeah, and
my
there's
two cents.
no comparison. For me, my favorite song was Interstate Love Song, and I know that is such a cliche because everybody knows it.
Leaving.
But it's
Um,
man, when you're on a road trip with the windows down, it's
yes.
hot,
You have a cowboy hat on. That's the ultimate road
Yes.
trip song for real.
Yes.
Amazing.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, it's just man, you just feel it in your soul.
oh my
I just
God.
yeah, I just yeah. But anyways, so what was another one of your stuff?
Green Day. I loved
Ah,
Green Day so so
you
so so
sure
so so
did.
so much. I loved them so much. I loved Trey, the drummer.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he was just such a button and a half. Okay.
Yes.
The way he pounded those drums, like,
Mm-hmm.
excuse me?
Steph
It,
has a thing for drummers. Have you
oh my
noticed?
God, no, Dave Navarro was not a drummer. He was
He
basic.
wasn't, but still.
I did not like Flea. Oh, we'll get to Red Hot Chili Peppers. Hold on. But
Yes, I
like
do.
Green Day, oh my God. In high school, I went to see them a couple of times, but the one that sticks in mind is when I went to go see them at the freaking Warfield and I got kicked in the face
Oh, that's
because I was
right.
standing next to the mosh pit, like some sort of babosa, but I was so excited to be like in the front, like having them sweat all over me. Anytime I'm stressed out, one of my go-to songs is Brain Stew Jaded. It just gets
Ooh.
me like right there. Like they understand what I'm going through. Like
I
I'm like,
love it.
exactly.
Oh
Thank
my
you.
gosh.
I love Billy Joel. I love his
Mhm.
voice. I love how he, at first, when they came out, was like basket case and
Right.
all the, like the hyper, and I loved the
Yeah.
energy. But then as they got older,
Hmm. Oh
they,
man.
I just loved
Hmm.
their soulful, like Boulevard of Broken Dreams.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Or wake up in
Yes.
September, is it?
Yeah, exactly.
Wake me up in September. Yeah.
Yeah. I
Oh,
he has such an amazing voice. And I love that they're Bay Area. So
oh,
like
completely.
I love them. I absolutely I will always love them. They're definitely one of my all-time favorites, hands down.
They kind of remind me of not their style, but just how proud they are to be from
Oh,
here.
Blink
They were
182.
no, they actually remind me of No Doubt with how they're
Oh
so proud of being
yeah.
a part of Orange
Orange
County.
County. Yeah.
Like it's the same thing with Green Day. Like they didn't lose their roots or where they came from. And they've
Oh
done a lot of stuff like they're just very proud to be part of the Bay Area. And
yeah,
their music videos were in the Bay Area, a lot of them. And it was just, yeah, amazing.
absolutely. I absolutely loved them.
Hmm.
And another group that is probably one of the most iconic bands of the 90s,
Hmm.
regardless of genre, is Nirvana.
Right.
Like,
Yes. Hmm. Sure
like
is.
the the as an adult now, listening to it, because they're on my queue. Like they're always
Hmm.
like
Oh, of
shuffle.
course.
But like when you hear the pain in his
Mm-hmm.
voice, like you really understand it. And like it's just I love when music makes you feel and think.
Mm-hmm.
And they were that for me.
Oh
Like
yeah.
it was not about like sure he was grunge and whatever, but like I just there was so much pain behind his eyes. You just wanted to
Mm-hmm.
like listen and know more. He was
Oh,
very
completely.
um deep. Like I wonder
Mm-hmm.
where he and the band would be today, like if
Mm-hmm.
he was still around. And I absolutely, yeah, they're just amazing.
I can't say that I really appreciated them like when we were
Right,
younger.
right.
And they were from Seattle, and
Hmm.
that's where the whole grunge scene started. Um they say that it emerged in the mid 80s, right? But it really came to life in the 90s. And Nirvana, when you think of Seattle, you automatically think of Nirvana or vice versa. And with Nirvana though, um yeah, when you listen to his music, like I love all their songs,
Hmm.
but they're not really the type of song that I put on because I
It's
kind of feel like
sad.
some of them make me very depressed.
Yeah, I totally understand what you're saying. Like
Mhm.
it'll be on shuffle and then I'll be like, I'll leave it on, but then I'm not feeling as happy as I was prior to that, any of their songs.
Yeah.
You know who else does that to me too is Soundgarden a little bit.
Yeah, some of their songs too is very, I mean, I don't know, maybe it's because I love Chris Cornell, but
God, I mean,
I mean, he had epic music. I could only listen to certain songs though.
right. Okay.
But back in the day, it was like all over it because you're just listening to it.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly.
but like in 2022, who says it like that? There was a Nirvana song in the Batman movie. Um,
Oh, I didn't
and it
realize.
and it was called Something in the Way. And it's so funny because Tony never listens to alternative music. I've never really heard him like, you know, go and put something on that was rock related.
Right.
So all of a sudden he starts playing this song, Something in the Way, and it's a Nirvana. I go, well, since when did you listen to Nirvana? And he was like, "Oh man, it's from the Batman movie. They played it, and I'm just like obsessed with it." He was obsessed. He still is. Every now and then he'll put it on, but it's such a sad song. It is.
That's sad.
It is so sad. It's a beautiful song, and it actually is. If you're in a very sad mood, throw that on, and you'll be like, it might not be pretty good, and you'll be crying. You'll feel
Yeah.
even more depressed. But they were a really good group. Like they the whole all of them vibe together. It's really sad though of what it became. I kind of feel like, okay, and this is my question. So from Nirvana came Foo Fighters.
Right.
Are you a fan of Foo Fighters?
I knew you were going to ask me this question,
Mhm.
and I might be unpopular again, but I really was not a Foo Fighter fan. I
Me
don't
neither.
know if it was because of my like I was more of a Nirvana fan.
Hmm.
I guess I'm a loyal bitch.
As am I. I
I
don't, something
do.
about Dave Grohl. I find him
Yeah.
very arrogant. I don't like him.
So I don't pick up on the arrogance factor. Actually, I do like him.
Hmm.
I don't know, but like I would just Everlong or whatever the freak, like I'm not,
Hmm.
no, it didn't call my attention as much.
Yeah, me neither.
Uh,
I don't know, something just rubs me the wrong way about Dave Grohl. I don't know what it is. I just feel like um
Maybe you're angry he had a mustache with long hair, because that bothered me.
maybe, yeah, I don't find him attractive at
You know,
all. Not
Annie
that
had a
you
crush on him.
really?
Yeah, well, I totally get it because I have weird crushes too.
Oh
Like,
no, as do I. But I don't know. He just didn't.
yeah, there is
Yeah.
just something about like just I don't know what it was about the band. I mean, they're fine. Like obviously have a huge following.
Hmm.
So like they're very well liked, but like I never really I didn't jive with them. Like it just wasn't my cup of tea at all. Just like there's people out there who don't like Red Hot Chili Peppers. I love the Red Hot Chili Peppers. So it's like
Okay.
you're either a Pepper fan or you're not. So you're either a Foo Fighters
Yes.
fan or you're not. So
Oh, I am down for Red Hot Chili Peppers
all of
any
it.
day.
All of it.
Yes.
What
That
is your favorite song?
Californication album. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that is like that album reminds me of high school.
Yes, all the way.
Hmm.
Remember how controversial it was when he cut his hair, Anthony Kiedis?
And I was
See?
so here for it.
I was like, Sir,
I
what are
was
you?
like,
Yeah,
hello?
yeah,
Because
because yeah,
I'm
because
not,
my
we both aren't very long-haired kind of
no, we're
people.
not. Because when Ed cut his locks, then we were like, how you
Oh
do?
yeah, exactly. Unless you're Brad Pitt on a horse coming through
Yeah,
the
exactly.
Montana field, I don't want to see you with long hair.
There's only two people who can rock the long hair, and one of them is Bradley. You're very
Hmm.
correct. The
Hmm.
other is the lead singer of Mana. That is
Oh,
it. So if you're
oh,
not either of the two, you
oh,
need
but
to
I
emulate
have another one.
that. Ooh,
Oh crap! Now I can't remember his name. The
Lenny
one that
Kravitz.
no. Oh, Lenny Kravitz. Did he have long hair? Oh, he had
Honey.
the dreadlocks.
Ooh.
Yes, but but Jason Momoa.
Yes, I prefer him with long hair.
Yes, but he
Definitely.
looks hot too with short, like a buzz cut. Hello, but
Yes.
long hair on him, he could do anything. He can do no
Yes.
wrong.
He can't do no wrong. He can't. You're
Yes,
absolutely right.
but
Okay,
there are very
but
few people in this world that could do that.
yeah, I'm glad. Yes, but before he chopped his long hair,
Hmm.
my loyalty was with Dave Navarro. I wanted to run away with this man. I thought he was the most beautiful, gorgeous, mysterious, sometimes wore nail polish. I was down with it all.
Okay.
Like and
Yes.
he is still fine.
Hmm.
What? Like, oh my
Yeah.
God, Dave Navarro. You can
Mm.
strum our guitar any day. Okay. Like he was phenomenal. Phenomenal.
Hmm. Wasn't he though?
Yes. I knew Flea to be the drummer, but I'm seeing him being referenced in a lot of things as bass guitar. Did he do
Mhm.
both?
Believe he did both, and
Okay.
I've seen him do drums before.
Okay.
So I think he's mainly known as a drummer, but
Okay.
I've seen him lately doing bass guitar.
Okay.
But who knows? I mean, he's all over the place. He's a flea.
He but what
Thank you.
is
Good
your
night.
what is your favorite Red Hot Chili Pepper song?
Um, I want to say, oh, ooh, you know what? Okay, I'm looking here because there's a slow one that I really love from Californication, and it is called, is it Scar Tissue?
Is
No.
this the one where they did the bing bang bang boom bang bing
Yes, what song
bing?
is that?
Uh, tissue and I think it's scar tissue.
It is, right?
Yeah.
But maybe, oh my God, I'd have to listen to this album again. I want to say, honestly, Californication is one of my favorites.
Wait,
It's just a
where
very,
I go, I don't know. Bing bang bang boom bang
Mhm.
bing bang bang. What was it? It was either Danny California or Scar Tissue.
I want to say it's Scar Tissue, but I
Okay.
can't remember.
You
Um,
can I
dang.
tell you my favorite?
Ooh, what is it?
It's so random.
What
I
is
have I have a lot actually. I have top five, but I think my
Okay.
favorite one has to be Aeroplane.
Oh, no, you know what? When I think of Red Hot Chili Peppers, and now that I could hear you singing that
Yeah,
and watching the video.
I used to be obsessed with that song.
Yes.
I loved it. And I also really enjoyed their version of Higher Ground. And I really, really, really
Hmm.
enjoyed their version of Roller Coaster. Like they're just
Yes.
so good. And then Suck My Kiss. Like
Hmm.
what
Yes.
I love, I mean, and then, let's just kick it extremely old school, Under the Bridge. I mean,
Oh,
who doesn't do
okay.
that at karaoke bars?
Right. Okay. Under the Bridge is one of my top two. Now, okay. Hello. It's Porcelain.
Mm,
That's my favorite Red Hot Chili Pepper song.
nice.
It
Oh.
is such a slow song,
Is that the slow
but
song you were thinking about?
yes,
Oh, okay,
that was
okay.
it. That is my favorite. I just love, but you know what? I love all their songs. Under the Bridge, though, is one of my like old Red Hot Chili Peppers with the long hair.
Yeah.
It's all a vibe.
Mm.
It
And
gives me summer vibes.
yeah, no,
Oh,
definitely. I would, you know what, if they go on tour, let's go see them. I
yes,
feel like we would
please.
have
They
so
were
much
just
fun.
here last year. My cousin went to them, and
Oh,
yes, if I would have known they were here, oh my gosh, it's on our list, Steph. It's on our list for sure.
I mean, even though I don't think Dave Navarro's with them anymore, I would still go.
No, but oh my gosh, remember Dave Navarro and Carmen Electra?
I thought they were
That
so hot together.
right? That was such a hot couple.
Oh
Oh my gosh,
God.
like imagine they were just fire. Like
Yeah. They
the
probably
passion.
the passion, like seriously. Oh my
Hmm.
God. Ooh, ooh, it's getting hot in
Mm-mm-mm.
here. It's getting a little
It sure
chilly.
is.
What about how do you feel about the Smashing Pumpkins?
Okay. So obviously we all know that 1979 is one of my favorite
Yeah,
songs because it
that's
has
their
my
best
name
one.
in it.
But that's also their best song.
Oh, it
Hands
is
down.
completely because it's totally our
Except,
vibes. Yes.
well, hold on, because there's also emptiness is loneliness, and
And
loneliness is
loneliness is
godliness, and godliness is phenomena, and love is empty, just
just
like
like
me.
me.
And then we're just go crazy.
Oh my gosh, yes. That is amazing stuff. Very good.
Oh, I loved that song. But
I
1979, the video, the vibes,
mm-hmm.
the
Oh, yes.
angelicness of his voice.
Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm.
That was my favorite one by them. And then the second only to was Tonight was the one that followed for me after Zero. So
Yeah.
yeah, but I wouldn't go see them in concert, I don't think. And it's probably because I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. I can't say I liked anybody in the band.
Yeah.
And for me, that was a huge part
Me
of
too.
people that I love.
Me too. We had to be
Like there had to,
attracted.
yes, there had to be someone in there that I was like, "Hey, boo," and there
Exactly.
was no. I was like, "Oh gosh," like
Yeah.
it's kind of creepy, right?
Yeah, I agree.
To each its own, because a lot of people liked. What's the name of the lead singer?
Dave, oh, not Dave Grohl,
Uh,
Billy Corgan.
Billy Corgan. But none of them were, yeah, I just was like, but his music, he was a freaking genius. He was very, very good at what he did. His music was amazing. I love Today. Um,
Today. Oh, that's what. No, sorry. It's gonna be 1979. Today,
mhm.
Zero, and then Tonight. Thank
Yeah,
you. Oh, how dare I?
mine is 1979 and Today. Like, and there are some other ones around there, but yeah, Smashing Pumpkins, they were epic. I mean, they really defined the time as well. Their music videos were awesome, but yeah, that was about it for me for them.
Yeah, I
you
think we
know,
could just move it right along. No, no offense.
yeah,
But
not at all. But
what did you think about Weezer? Because I know that we liked Weezer together, but not
mhm.
like Die Hard. I,
You know what? I loved Weezer. I loved them even before high school when
I'm
I believe I was
confusing.
in sixth or seventh grade with that their most popular album. What was it called?
The one with
What's with these homies to some
Buddy
other
Holly.
Buddy Holly.
Oh, the Blue
Exactly.
Album.
Yes.
Yeah, because that's the only I only liked that song by them and Say It Ain't So. But
Mm-hmm.
like yeah, I'm confusing it with somebody else then because I know that maybe it was Karen. Because like
Mm-hmm.
I thought that I dug like their look, but I wasn't like a diehard fan.
Yeah, no, they're right there with, Smashing Pumpkins, not like, but I will say that their newer stuff is really good.
Okay.
They came out with an album in 2022. I don't know why I keep pronouncing the years like that. In 2022, they came out with an album and it was really good. And I didn't even know it was Weezer that was singing these songs because you
Wow.
hadn't heard from them in a long time. But Island in the Sun, that's
Oh
Weezer.
yeah.
So I mean, they're,
Okay. Go
and
ahead, Weezer.
for real, and to me it's like, okay, you're standing the test of time because honestly, a lot of these bands that we're talking about now have not made music after, the early 2000s.
No, I agree. And you know what's sad is like there were so many they're all amazing and you would it just I don't know what happened, like why it just stopped.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
like for example, Garbage.
Mhm.
So Shirley Manson opened up for one of my first loves, Alanis Morissette.
Yes.
Last summer we went to go see her, Alanis Morissette. My heart's palpitating. And Shirley Manson opened for her, and she
Mm-hmm.
sounds so good live.
Wow.
And I had seen her another time, I think
Mm-hmm.
herself, or she opened for someone else. And it's like, wow, she's really talented, and you would want to maybe still see that, but I don't know where in music that would, like, where we would hear it. Although now Live 105 is back.
Mm-hmm.
That's our alternative music station that was really popular when we were in high school. It went away for a minute. Now
Mm-hmm.
it's back. So there is a platform, at least in the Bay Area, but I don't know. How do you like
Completely.
even go about doing that again, I guess?
No, for real. It's hard to bring back because the music, I can't talk. The music is so different now. Like I don't even know of any rock songs that I really have heard at
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
I don't even know what they call the music out now because it's all over the place.
It right? Isn't it crazy?
Yeah, it's like something I would have never, I don't even know. They don't have categories like they used to. I feel like before, you had all these genres. Now genres are like a thing of the past.
Yeah, everything's just kind of mixed and meshed, and I don't know, like,
Mm-hmm.
because I really want to do a 90s R&B episode.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I just commented to Angel the other day. It's like, man, I sound like my mother. You don't hear music like this anymore. I said that. I say
Yeah,
that a lot. It's
but
like,
you
you
don't.
don't.
Mm-mm. No. See, so for me, there's actually, I'm just gonna, oh, okay. Shoot. I just looked at a list and I'm like, dang, there's so many. It's ridiculous. So I'm just gonna say them and then whatever you want to talk about. I'm gonna say Bush, Three Doors Down,
Oh my God.
311,
All
and
mixed up. Don't know
don't know
what to
what to
do.
do.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Um,
Don't just hold it right there, Missy.
I'm
Don't
like, oh
don't
my
be
gosh.
all Bush 311 Bush. Okay.
Okay.
We're gonna talk about Bush because
Mm.
I'm obsessed with Bush. Gavin Rosdale
Mm-hmm.
was so hot.
He
His
was.
voice, what? What was
Yeah.
that voice?
I,
Okay.
yeah.
And remember, my favorite song will forever be, oh shit, no, I was about to say, wait, Machine Head or Come Down?
Mm.
Machine
Dang,
Head or
that's
Come Down?
ooh.
They're both different. Calm
Yeah.
Down is sexy. Come Down.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Okay.
his voice, his accent, was he British? Was he
Yes, he
British?
was. Yes, he
Oh
was.
God, I'm a sucker for a British accent.
Yes, I want to say he was Irish.
Was
But
he?
hold on, let me check.
Shut up.
Where is Gavin Rossdale from? Let's see. Uh,
English. He's an English
is
musician.
he?
He was born
Okay.
in London.
Ah, fantastic. Ah, stop it. Stop it right now. He's just
I
oh.
and you know what? I'm gonna say something. I love Gwen Stefani, and I'm very sad that her and Gavin ended the way they did. I think he cheated on her, and I think, oh,
Mm-hmm.
how dare you? But like, when they got married, it was a moment in time. They were so beautiful together. Her wedding dress
Mm,
will forever be my favorite wedding dress that I've ever
mm-hmm.
seen in the history of wedding dresses. The pink train.
Yes.
They
Mm-hmm.
were so beautiful. And apparently they have been making headlines recently.
They have been.
Yeah. And it
I read that.
sucks. It sucks because it's like, you have kids and they're old
Mm-hmm.
enough to Google. So
Yeah, exactly. And I think she's handled it uh, somewhat gracefully in the sense that was it him or her that said something about I mean because they're basically saying stating that they're what do you call it what was that, did we hear something? Sorry. um that their parenting skills were
yes,
being
he was
questioned, right?
exactly. They don't co-parent together,
Mm-hmm.
and he like, and then she was all Happy Father's Day to my better half or something to Blake, which I'm so happy for her because everyone deserves to be happy and find their soulmate.
Mm-hmm.
But again, like, their kids are just, when there's kids involved, it's like a little like, he shouldn't, it's just messy. It's messy.
I think he's very bitter over what
Oh
transpired.
yeah.
And I think she took the high road in the sense that she really didn't comment much on it, and I think she was very heartbroken by it because, you know, she was with what was his name? Tom? Was it Tom? No. What was his name? The guy in her
Oh
group.
yeah, the guitarist.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, no,
Um,
Todd, something with a
yeah,
T.
yeah, something with it. Yeah, whatever it was. And she loved him so much, and she had been looking for love for the longest time. And
Yeah.
when you know, when she broke up with Tom, it was like, okay, that's all she could think about. That's all she was writing about. I mean, it's great for us because it encouraged these amazing albums that she had. But when she met Gavin, it was like this new beginning, this like it opened her up to like, oh my gosh. And you could tell like she really loved this man and we all loved her for loving him. Like it was like literally two worlds clashing, you know, combining and just like exploding into this like rock like
Oh,
phenomena. It was amazing.
yes,
And I think she really did love him. I think he broke her heart into a million little pieces.
definitely. It was heartbreaking. And that
Hmm.
super raw song that she wrote right after the 4 a.m. song. Oh
Yeah.
my God. And then the other one directly talking about their divorce where she's just crying in it.
Hmm.
It was
Yeah,
beautiful. But
it
yeah,
was. But it was sad. But no, Gavin Rossdale though, he's, you know, a lot of his songs, the only thing I must say is that a lot of his songs sound alike.
yes, you're right. You are right.
There's not much creativity when it comes to changing it up a little. Like if you listen to Glycerine and is it Vaseline?
Yeah. No, glycerine.
Yeah, is it, but there's two different ones. There's like
Oh
Glycerine and
yeah.
um uh
Oh, I don't remember.
let me
There's
see.
another song that sounds just, you're so right.
Yeah, it's and they sound alike, but they're just like different words. And I'm like, it's
Oh
Glycerine
God.
and maybe it is Come Down. Is it Come Down? Glycerine and one other song. I think it maybe it's Come Down. I can't remember.
I don't wanna come back down from
Yeah,
this cloud. And then
yeah, it's
with
similar.
yeah, okay.
I'm trying to because I listen to it and I'm like when you hear the melodies that they come up with, they don't really diverge from previous tracks. Like they have this, and I mean, yeah, that's what makes them popular. That's what makes them who they are. But it's just, yeah, I can't say that like maybe that's why they're not as popular anymore. You know, like they haven't really, I don't know. I love Bush, but I just think that he's not like your Green Days. He's not like your Smashing
No,
Pumpkins.
no, he's
Um,
run of the mill almost, but his
yeah.
voice and his looks. What do you
Hmm.
think about that song that he released after they broke up though? That really sad song.
I don't even
The
remember that one.
um I still pushing me beside, here I am beside you, drink from
Oh,
all that we have. The love remains
oh
the same.
yes,
That
yes,
was
yes.
different.
No, that was different. That was different. That was
Love
good.
remains the same. That one, that
Yes.
song was, it was hard to listen to. It still is. I
Yeah.
have it on my like playlist that I have on rotation when it comes on
Mm-hmm.
really depressed,
Mm-hmm.
especially like when I was going through my divorce. Like that was one of my songs. I was like,
Hmm. Yeah.
ah.
No, for real. I mean, he's a great artist. He's very great to look at. Has a beautiful voice. Very unique. You know, he had that raspy, you know, deep voice. But yeah, they were amazing. He's 57 years old.
And looking fine as hell.
Right?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just keep going. And I
I
just
do
love his
too.
name, Gavin. I love that name. I've always
I
loved
do
that name.
too. And I want to know how you feel about Beck, because Beck was really big back then. And I think
Yes.
still relevant today. I mean, I
Mm-hmm.
absolutely loved him. I loved his style. I loved where it's at. I got two
Mm-hmm.
turntables and a microphone.
Microphone. Yeah. Yeah. No, Beck was amazing. He reminds me of, I guess it was like sophomore year of high school. It was kind of like that was like he was like the it person of like music. Everybody loved Loser. Everybody
Oh
loved Where It's
yeah.
At, like you said. But that was it for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
He wasn't like,
Devil's haircut.
yeah,
Okay. But I really liked him. I feel like he was a nice guy. And then, like you
yeah.
were saying, I mean, now you may proceed with the list, like
Okay.
311. But I want, and then hopefully Sublime is on that list. I don't
Sublime.
practice Santeria.
Yeah, I
I
ain't
ain't
got
got
no crystal
crystal
ball.
ball.
Dang. Oh my gosh, Sublime. Let's just talk about them for a second. They are amazing. I loved all their stickers and I wanted them all over my car.
And apparently I see their shirts, a lot of their shirts in Ross. I keep meaning to grab us some,
Really?
but they're like next time I go, I'll keep a lookout for like us. Like I seen like massive Sublime shirts. So like
Oh,
I'll
that is
like,
so
and it's
funny.
with the sun, you know, like that cool like
Yes, it's like,
their
yeah, I
logo and
had that one on my what do you
binder.
call it? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you know what? All their songs that they came out were amazing. They were different because they were like kind of like alternative. I don't know, mixed with what else would you say? Stuff like kind of like
I don't want to say ska, not
I know I was
ska,
gonna say ska, but it's not ska. It's
kind of reggae, if you
yeah,
will.
exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
that kind of vibe. Um, but yeah, Santeria, What I Got, Wrong Way, all the songs were amazing.
Yeah. Na na na. Oh, let me na 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 na. That one?
Um,
Sublime sings that?
no. Which one's that?
Hold on.
Which one were you saying? No, that was
Na, 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 na. Yeah, wait.
paved in gold. Forget oh.
Oh, I confuse it with another one. Okay.
Okay.
Na, 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 na. What the freak was that
Yes.
song?
Uh,
It's gonna
um,
bother me, but you know what I'm singing, right?
yes, no, I do. Yeah, and it has that
Na na
that part
na
where it's
na
like,
na
yes.
na
Na,
na
na,
na
na,
na.
na, na. Yes, I what is that? I don't know. I'm gonna have to hum it and Shazam myself. Crap.
311. I was
Ugh,
so into 311.
so was I.
And freaking remember Yo Santo. See, now we're just all like going down memory lane, but it was like, do you wanna take my picture?
Oh my
Is that filter?
gosh. Oh, yes,
Does
Filter.
that, yeah, filter, take a
Oh
picture.
my God,
Cause
that is like one of the
I'm
best songs
no
of the
redneck,
90s.
yeah,
Oh, but you know, the acoustic guitar in that song and the way like it that beat, the chorus, I'm just like, oh my gosh. Like that song I could blast so loud and
yeah,
sing from the freaking rooftops. It is such a good song. If that's what you guys need to do right now is listen to what is it called? Picture?
yeah, picture.
Picture from Filter.
Take a picture. Sorry.
Take a picture. But they have
That
a
is
lot of good
such a
songs
song.
actually.
That was such a, oh my God. And
I
then
didn't really know the group, but those songs were amazing.
yeah. And what about Collective Soul?
Ooh. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Collective Soul, they had some good songs. Um a Precious Declaration was it?
Yes.
Oh, that was a good song. Man, I can't say they had like a lot, but man, the
Right.
songs they came out with, they were hot. They were fire.
And what was this? I thought they were the ones that sang the song that I was confused as to why I liked it so much. Standing outside a phone booth, blah 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 blah.
Oh, really? Yeah. I don't think
Standing
so.
outside a broken phone booth with money in my hand. Oh, that's Primitive Radio Gods.
Yeah, I'm like that. Yeah,
That's who I
no.
met. Remember that
They
song?
were good. Yes, I remember that because I don't think I've, yeah, the phone booth part got.
Sorry. Oh my God. It was just such a good time for music. And then we had the
Uh,
Australian group
oh, Silverchair.
Silverchair. They were amazing.
They had some good songs. I can't say I really like followed them, but they were good.
Yeah,
They
I liked
were.
a couple. And
M-
then
One
go.
of my favorites was Matchbox 20.
Oh, so glad you brought it up because when he cut his hair, we were like,
Oh,
"How you doing, boo?"
okay. Stop it right now.
He has one of the sexiest voices out there.
Yes, he does.
Okay.
Bring it, Rob Thomas. Bring
I
it.
mean, yes, the haircut helped because
Hmm. Yeah.
he was sweaty with the bangs and the
Yeah.
hoops.
And it was very like Duran Duran.
Yeah. And it's
I'm
like,
not, yeah.
yeah.
Uh-uh.
But
Um,
like, there's a like, so Angel can't stand his collaboration with Santana because they overplayed that song, Smooth. But I
mhm.
still am obsessed with
Oh
Smooth.
yeah.
How
That whole album
sexy.
was good.
Oh, I mean, Santana, like,
Mm-hmm.
how
Right?
sexy. But like pairing his voice with a sexy guitar riff like that.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, because when he sings, you could feel like it's
Oh,
just like, he's just
oh, I'm
yeah,
so glad you brought them up. I cannot believe I was gonna like log off and not have like drooled over Rob Thomas's voice.
right.
And
If
how,
you're gone. Okay, I can't sing.
oh, if you're gone,
Oh my gosh. So many good songs.
wait,
Push,
what
3
about
a.m.
oh okay, yes. And then what about the cute Third Eye Blind?
Third Eye Blind. Okay. I love them. My friend Kelly went at a freaking casino a couple months back to see Third Eye Blind. I said, "Hello, Kelly. Hello. How come you did not tell me of this? You and I would have been there."
My mouth is still on the floor.
I know. I mean, it's crazy. Okay, so Third Eye Blind is one of those bands that you hear those reels or you watch those reels about how you're listening to the lyrics when you're younger and you don't realize until you're
Yeah.
older what's going on. Because when you think of that song, what is it? Let me it's been a minute
Oh,
since
the drugs one?
yes. And he's over there talking about that, smoking
Alleged.
crystal meth and
Yeah.
semi-charm life.
Yeah. Semi-time kind of life.
But
Baby, baby,
yes,
I
I
want
want
something
something.
else. Uh,
You say, okay, how's it
but
gonna be?
yes, whenever I want to have like a life change, it's
Hmm.
like we're like about to like change, like do a huge dramatic change, and we're
Hmm.
scared and we're not sure. But that
Right.
song comes on and we're looking over the hills, like
The yonder.
that
Yes.
song
And it's
playing in
like
the background.
dusk.
Yes,
Uh-huh. And you're
that
just
is the
like pensively
yeah.
looking out.
Yes, exactly. And then how
Your hair's
flippant
blowing.
exactly. And then all of a sudden it starts to rain lightly, and then the sun
Hmm.
comes out, and then you feel like
Yes.
you made the right decision. Yeah. And then
Exactly.
how flippin' cute is the song Never Let You Go?
Oh
Turn around and back.
gosh.
When the music
Mhm,
stops and then he comes in
mhm.
with that cute little part.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God, I love them. Stephen Jenkins has the cutest voice. Oh my
He
God, he's such a
does.
little dot.
And he has such a cute talking voice.
Oh, yes. Oh my God,
Hmm.
so
The way he
cute.
talks is adorable, and the way he pronounces stuff is so cute. And they're from San Francisco, right? Isn't
I
he?
think so.
I want
Yes, they
to
were
say he
formed in the
is.
city in the early
Yeah.
90s. Thank
Hmm.
you.
Yeah. I
Yes.
loved another one that I love from them is I Want You.
Sing it.
I want you. Um hold
Sorry.
on.
Good.
Hold on. I have it right here. It's like, okay, okay, I don't know. I can't sing it.
Just look it up, people.
Now look it up and listen to it and you'll understand what I mean. I'm
Um,
horrible at singing.
you know who has such a beautiful voice is the
Mm.
lead singer from Three Doors Down.
Sure
Mother
does.
effer. Mother.
Dang.
I mean,
Mm.
here without you, baby. Oh my
Oh
God. That
gosh.
is one of my favorite songs in the world.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh, Kryptonite.
Oh, Kryptonite.
Dang.
Oh,
They're an epic band. They have some good ass
where
music. That's all
are
I can think.
they?
I don't know, but they need to come back and do like a reunion tour because if it's not that, it's When I'm Gone. I mean, they have so many good songs.
So many. And because we're going to be here
For
forever,
real.
I want to make sure we do not forget the gin blossoms.
Oh, yes.
That voice, till I
Mm,
hear it from you, is my favorite.
yes. Oh, you
My
know,
favorite.
every song that they came out with was a hit, and
Every
their
single one.
songs hit you in the freaking gut.
Right in the feels. Right
Yes.
in the feels. And
Mm,
not to cut you off, but Goo Goo
mm.
Dolls.
Oh, yes. Ay, ay, ay. There are so many.
Who
I
hasn't
can't,
cried to Iris?
right?
Who
Ah,
hasn't? Who hasn't cried?
that song with City of Angels, was that this? No, that wasn't the
That
song
was
City of,
no,
what
no.
was
The
it?
song was Iris, but it was for the movie City of Angels.
That's right. Oh, yeah, yeah.
God,
I tell
awful.
ya, I mean, there was so many good, I mean, I feel like this is a two-parter because we haven't even got to Metallica,
We haven't gotten to 9 Inch Nails.
Nine Inch Nails. We haven't
The
got to so many people.
Wallflowers.
The Wallflowers, hello. We haven't even talked about Nickelback.
Yeah, because I feel strongly in my heart that Nickelback deserves their whole hour episode. That's just me.
Okay, for real, we haven't talked about U2. We haven't talked about Rage Against the Machine. Like there are so
Hootie and the
many.
Blowfish, because I know they're
Yes,
easy listening, but they technically fall into this category as well.
yes, for real.
Blink
Because
182.
yeah, even the what's a one where he plays the harmonica? Blues
Oh,
Travelers. Even even though I don't even know what is he
bluegrass.
is yeah, but still he was hot and like that was like big, you
Yeah,
know?
it was.
There's so many things. We're
And
gonna have to just
also,
come back and talk about
well,
this.
because also when we do come back for the two-parter, we do need to mention the ladies of alternative music, and we will start
Indeed.
with the queen. Who's the queen, Mean? Who's the queen?
Alanis
Thank you.
Morissette.
And
The
we're
no
out.
other.
I'm
I was gonna
sorry.
say
Oh,
Courtney Love just to throw you off.
I
But
would have
no, she
yanked
was
the
more of
microphone.
like she wanted to be the queen.
Yeah,
But I
no,
wasn't really down
sweetie,
with her.
no.
But yeah, this I don't know. I think we should stop there.
Yeah,
And
because I want to open back up with Alanis Morris.
yeah, because we haven't even talked about Everclear because I really love them.
Oh yeah. Oh, you're making me nostalgia.
Same here.
Okay.
Jane's Addiction.
Oh,
I can't.
okay. We will be back. We will be back. And yeah, so stay tuned for part 2 of this episode.
Yes.
And this was amazing to just relive my youth with you, Neen. Um,
Likewise.
and I want to thank you for introducing me deeply on a more deeper level to live, because
Oh,
we're gonna turn 42 in a couple of months, and that band has yet to, it wasn't fleeting, you know what I mean? It wasn't like,
mm-mm.
none of these were, but like live touched me in a different way. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know, just that's something that
Aw.
I never ever forget. So
Stuff.
yeah, that, no,
Aw.
seriously. And like, no, when he like likes my comments on Instagram, it's like he knows,
Yes.
oh, it's that brown girl again. I should go
No,
back to
but
the city.
okay, speaking of brown girl, okay, so I'm just going to end with this. I want to say thank you for just having an open mind because in high school you were like literally called whitewashed for liking
Yes.
this kind of music and probably just because you were hanging out with me. And the fact that you were open to it just shows how because it's so funny, and I don't know, maybe you've been told this too, just randomly from maybe coworkers or friends that you have when they hear playlists that you have and it goes from like Gypsy Kings
Yeah.
to I don't know, Daddy Yankee to live to like all these things. And honestly, we both have such a diverse
Very eclectic
yes,
music.
love of different types of groups and music. And I just feel like you were so, like, honestly, I couldn't have been more blessed than to be paired with you as like one of my best friends in high school because,
Oh,
no, for real, because it really allowed me to be myself, you to be
me too.
yourself. And
Yeah,
it also taught us so much about who we were. So,
exactly.
it was a
Ugh.
definite blessing. And, God bless the 90s. I'm ending there.
There it is. There it is. I'm sending you a big squeeze and hug.
Likewise.
Oh, and yeah, I think I agree. We should end it there. We'll catch you on part 2, guys. So stay tuned. And till next time, catch you on the flip side.
Peace out, buddies.